Hi, welcome to Knits Up. I'm Mindy, your hostess, otherwise known as Knitter CNY, and you can find me on Ravelry and Google Plus and Facebook. You'll find the Knits Up podcast there. Sorry about the thermostat in back of me, and you may hear air conditioning noise, but it's about 20 to 6 on Sunday night, and I thought I would record. I'm just doing a really simple setup with the iTouch 4, which I've had forever and a day, but it works and it does really nice video. So I thought I'd go through what I'm working on and some purchases that I made today, just so you guys could have something to look at. For those of you that are doing Tour de Fleece, or maybe you're not and you've never heard of Tour de Fleece, basically what it is it follows the schedule of the Tour de France, which I believe started July 1st, and it might run like 21, 22 days, and it will have, there'll be a couple of rest days in there. I am not doing it regularly, but I decided in honor of it, I would try and spin some. What I'm spinning is Spun Right Round Corriedale Cross in the Happy Camper colorway. I've had this forever, and I've done some of it, and it just hit a minute ago. Where did I go? Where did it go? I don't know where it went, but I've got a whole paper towel roll full of it. There we go, right here. Toilet paper roll. I just kind of put it a little mark in there, and I divided my braid into quarters, and this is 1/4 of it, so this would be 1 ounce because it's a 4-ounce braid that I have. So the colors are really cool, really good. I don't know how well these are showing up. It's late in the evening, so the light's kind of coming in at a weird angle. So we'll see how this comes out. And I'm using a shocked high-low spindle. This is a high whirl spindle, or you can use it the other way as a low whirl spindle and like spin this way. The whirl is this part here, and this I think was, I can't even remember, I want to say less than $25, and I think I bought it off of Amazon or something like that. So I use a really simple technique, which is you spin to the right, and then you kind of go like this. I kind of pull it out. It's kind of like the park and draft method, and then I'll let that twist run up. And then I just do overhand to get that on there, and then you should probably have a longer leader than I have, probably 6 inches to a foot. And there's a little notch here too, which makes it easier. And a little cup hook. But you get the idea. So that'll spin a single, and then once I get enough singles on there, then I will go and ply them together, or with something else that I have. I think I have some white Corriedale that I might put this with, because they kind of remind me of sunset colors. I don't know, Happy Camper, it kind of looks like a sunset in the woods. It's got those blues in there, and the, you know, like the fall kind of color, sunset kind of thing. It's kind of cool. So that's coming along pretty well. I am also working on 3 projects, pardon me. The first one being the Goddaughter's rainbow sweater, and I have gotten the front, I've gotten 1 whole sleeve done. I have not tucked in the ends yet. This is pretty accurate for color. I'm using, and then this is the second sleeve that I'm working on. So hopefully that'll get done pretty soon. because this blue color and then the pink will be the last for the sleeves. Then I've got to put a hood on it and also do a button band and sew buttons on it. So that'll be good. I'm probably going to be doing the hood in this color, which is Blue Blaze. This I bought when I was in Canada. And it's got blues and teals in it, and my goddaughter's favorite color is blue, so I thought this would go well. It's a little different. This I used mostly Paisley Pop, and then I used some of the, I think it's like a Fusion Violet or something like that, sort of at the bottom to give it a little more color. This is 100% acrylic. It does come in other colors. One of them is this one, which is kind of a neat color. This is called, I'm trying to read it in French. That's not going to work. Scarlet Sizzle. But there's all different colors of this. This is full spectrum. And they've even come out with some new colors now, and they've also come out with a the Caron cakes are pretty similar, except the Caron cakes have wool in them, and there's new colors of the Caron cakes in baby cakes or something like that. But the Bernat Pop is 100% acrylic, so you can throw it in the washer or the dryer. It's knitting up pretty well. It's really nice. For those of you who crochet, it's been a long time since I pulled out a crochet project for you guys, but I will for this. This is a blanket that I started ages ago, at least 2 years ago. I thought I was going to make a graduation present out of it, and then discovered that it was, even though it's a 5, which is a chunky weight for the yarn, it just wasn't working up fast enough for what I needed it to. So I am now doing this. The color, again, is pretty accurate. And I'm using a size K hook that's ergonomic. I think this is a boy hook. Might be one of the crochet dude hooks. And it's a really nice yarn. It's Lion brand Tweeds. And this colorway is called Lakeside. I got it on sale at our local discount store, Ollie's, for $2.99 a ball. I have 10 balls of this stuff, and I think I'm only on the 3rd ball here. Let's count the joins. There's one join here, 2, 3. There's only 3 joins here. So that's 3 balls, and it's got to be easily, it's over a yard long, it's about a meter long. And all I did was, it's actually in my project notes, I chained 100, and then you just do half double crochet all the way across, and this is what you get. It's light, it's very light for the weight, but I like the way it works up, because it looks like it's striping, but because it's sort of a barber poling kind of a yarn, you can see that. It's got yellow and blue mixed together. There's different colors in it. It works up really well, and it's very light. It's really easy to work with. It's not splitty or anything. It does come in a lot of really nice colors, which is good. The other thing I'm working on, this is a little bag I got at Target for like $3. It's supposed to be like a vanity or toiletry bag, but it works really well to hold cotton. And this is some old Premier Home cotton that I had. This color is called America. And it's red, white, and blue, but it's also got a little bit of gray in there. And it is, I'm using size 7 needles, and these are some short needles that I had bought once at Hobby Lobby. I think they're 8-inch needles or 7-inch needles, something like that. And I'm just doing the Grandma's Best dishcloth, or those of you who have knit the diagonal baby blanket will remember that you start out with 4 and you do an increase. I'm doing my increase 1 stitch from the edge. And then when you get as wide as you want, you start doing a decrease by knitting 2 together, yarning over and knitting 2 together, which will decrease 1 stitch each row, and you'll eventually come to 4 stitches. I like the way it's coming out. It's really cute. I have some more yarn that I'm going to work up too, which is some Sugar and Cream. And this doesn't, I don't think this gives a color name. Sorry. Americana Ombre. That's got more white in it. And I'm doing this because I started this on the 4th of July. So it seemed like it was a really great idea. And I've given some of the cotton away that I have because a friend of mine crochets a lot. She also does knitting, but she also crochets a lot. And she found a pattern for a back poof that's not out of netting. It's actually out of cotton. And you start with a chain, go around. I'll get the pattern name from her so that if you want to try it. I'm thinking of doing some dishcloths and some of those poofs up for Christmas for family, because we really don't exchange gifts, but it would be sort of nice to have that. And then these are the purchases that I made today. Caron has come out with some cotton cakes, and they're not 100% cotton. They are 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. So I think it's going to hold its shape a little bit better. It'll also be a little bit lighter. This color is called Calico Flowers. And then a very similar colorway, but with white in it, is Garden Oasis. They're pretty similar colors, but they were on sale today at Michael's for like $4 a ball. And this is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, approximately 211 yards, 193 meters. And as compared to the Sugar and Cream, let's say, Sugar and Cream by Lily is 100% cotton. Does it tell me? That's 2 ounces, and it is, does it tell me how many yards it is? I don't think it tells me how many yards it is, but this is obviously going to be more. This stuff, as far as I know, is still being made in Canada, but this is old stuff, so check your labels. I checked on these Caron cakes. This particular yarn is made in China, so it's an imported yarn. Check your labels if you're interested in keeping, your purchases in North America or whatever. But I love the colors. They're kind of cool. So I thought I'd make some dishcloths or something with them. And then the other yarn that I bought was at Walmart, of all places, today. I'd heard about this when I had started trying to select yarn for a sweater, but I couldn't find it up here. It was only testing in the southern states because it's a 3, which is like a sport weight or a DK weight. And this is called Mandala by Lion Brand. It is 100% acrylic. This color is called Wood Nymph, and this is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams. You get 590 yards or 540 meters. Machine washable and dryable. Color looks like this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in this. 5 or 6 colors in this. And then they sort of repeat out. I have not looked at pattern support for this, but I'm assuming pattern support is going to be fabulous. This infinity scarf says it only takes 1 ball of this, but you could make, a shawl if you wanted to. And then this kind of shows the color progression. what else can I tell you about it? It recommends a size 5, 3.75 millimeter needle, or an H hook, which would be a 5 millimeter hook. And it does come in different colors, but our local Walmart here in Syracuse only had the one, which I thought was really weird. It was like on an end cap, and I was like, oh, because there was, but I only bought one. It would retailed for $4.97 up here. But it seems really soft. It seems like there's already kind of a halo on it. So I have a feeling it's going to be a kind of funky yarn. Let's see where it is. Where is it manufactured? It's made in Turkey, the country. So that's all I got for you this week, kids. Other than that, everything's going well here, and great weather. I'm a little sunburned from the 4th of July. We have a beach in town, so I took my goddaughter to the beach for a few hours and did reapply sunscreen several times and still got burned because part of my heritage is Irish, so I have fair skin. So I hope you guys have a great week. Show me what you're knitting, spinning, doing with projects, crocheting, weaving, whatever. Or if it's too hot to knit, what are you doing instead? Are you reading any great books? I'm using the Echo. I love that for books and things and music, and that works really well for me. And I'm watching some television shows and just hanging out and relaxing on the days that I don't work, which is I work Monday through Friday at the lab, and that keeps me plenty busy. Summer is our busy time in the environmental lab business. So I hope you guys have a great week. Please check out the group, post what you're doing, and also I hope you have a great week and you're well. Bye-bye.